Just a few months after conducting a mass casualty event drill at the medical center, the RUHS team hoped to maintain that state of readiness, this time partnering with March Air Reserve Base and other local agencies to respond to a simulated crash event. Over a dozen volunteers donned makeup and even prosthetic limbs to simulate injuries sustained in the event.
It's important to put on mock costumes and simulate blood, loss of limbs, maybe even unconsciousness, so that our medical professionals can understand what they're going to be seeing, so that when it happens, we are already normalized to those sorts of things happening. Also, it helps us make sure that we triage people correctly. So we can only play as well as we practice. So we have to practice as close to the real thing as we can.
That motto was definitely achieved as volunteers were led to the runway, got in place, and then the drill began as first responders got into the action. From these scenes, it's easy to see the physical damage that can be sustained in emergencies. But mental and emotional trauma is also common, and that's not as easy to spot, which is why representatives from RUHS's Behavioral Health Branch were on hand to treat simulated PTSD incidents. Here, an RUHS Behavioral Health Administrator conducts a breathing exercise with a first responder.
Rise, release. Let's do that again 3 more times.
But that exercise was just one example in a wide umbrella of care options.
Psychological first aid, some forms of debriefing and debriefing services, and generally overall emotional support and resources to help these individuals continue to get the help that may be necessary.
As the drill progressed, first responders assessed the victims' conditions and then evacuated them based on highest need. Ambulances and even a helicopter were waiting. Many agencies were involved in this effort, and as these volunteer victims were transported to receive treatment, the collaborative effort was on full display.
It's really nice to see the collaboration amongst all of the departments. Really excited just the extent that we do with all of the makeup with the participants, just to prepare for any type of disaster where we can provide our services.
March Air Reserve Base is just incredibly grateful for our partnerships on and off base, specifically with local businesses and all the different county, city, health, fire, and law enforcement folks. We can't thank them enough for participating.